Okay, so where were we? Ah, catching a train.
Don't forget to buy it.
Sorry, Lightning, but I am the boss and all. I can't be seen waltzing off and leaving the dead dunes. When you come back, I'll find you again.
Okay, so back in Luxerion for the evening of finishing off our quests.
This broadcast is brought to you by the Public Morals Office of the Order of Salvation.
Okay, just while I was waiting, I popped up that alley there, refresh my HP, get an extra EP bar on. And now we're just waiting for sounds. And this lady's going to pop up.
Hey, is this the stone that Vanille's missing?
Oh, this rainbow sparkle, this sheen. Yes, this is it exactly.
And we got the paladin. As soon as we can move. Thank you. We shall have a look at the paladin. Oh, there we go, the paladin comes with a heavy guard and resistance to status elements and magic. Deals magic damage when you guard for a certain length of time using the heavy guard. I suppose if you're going up against something with status elements and magic, that'll be alright. Also, if you just notice, Siegfried, that's the one for if you quickly go and do the demo. Just go and do the demo, complete it, upload your score of the thingy, which I did just before I came onto this. You'll get this one, which gives an increased strength by 10%, and the Relentless Assault. The Relentless Assault deals physical and magical damage together. If you want to use that, you just need to go and play the demo. We're going to carry on into this cathedral to see our buddy, our pal, Vanille. Okay, here we are, and there she is. Let's go say hi.
Lightning?
Long time no see, Vanille. You look well, and you haven't changed. You're just as I remember.
Me and everyone else. But you don't mean it like that, do you?
Vanille, we'd fought together once a long time ago. We were comrades in arms in a battle against gods who toyed with human destiny. And at the end of that battle, she sacrificed herself. She turned into a great crystal pillar, rising from the plains of Pulse, holding a world full of people safe in the sky.
But then 13 years ago, she came back.
You again?
Oh.
So you two know each other?
Oh yes, we've been together ever since I woke up. Right, thick as thieves.
But Fang's not around.
Well, we woke up at the same time, and we were together for a while, but she left.
And you decided to stay behind under the protection of the Order? You must have a reason.
Uh-huh. There's something I have to do. It has to be me, and it has to happen right here.
There's a lot of chaos swirling around in here. I'd have thought the Order's cathedral at least would still be clear.
Yes, I know. It hurts terribly. I understand. But it won't be long now. You'll be free soon.
Vanille, who are you talking to? What is this stuff?
A wind of sorrow, the lament of the dead. Can't you hear their voices? Lost souls crying out in pain and suffering.
You mean this wind is the dead?
Yeah, they've been drawn here, one after another. All the people who died after the chaos poured through the gate. They've been swallowed by the chaos, and now they're trapped inside. I can feel it. All their sadness, all their grief. They're swirling around me. Every single cry feels like a dagger. Right in my heart.
There must be so many millions of souls, and you feel all their pain? That can't be.
Our world is being destroyed. There's no place for them to come back to, and there's no way for them to be reborn anymore. So they're caught in the chaos with their pain. They just can't escape it.
The Order believes that the souls have to be saved from their sorrow. They say the only way to do that is to offer them oblivion. Vanille's job is to call them to her so that can happen.
All of those souls at the same time? But Vanille, will you be able to handle all that?
I don't have any choice.
Besides, if she doesn't, can you guess what will happen? This wind has been building for years. Layers of souls, a black hole of pain. Try and imagine how much energy is inside.
If it ever got out, all at once.
It'd be the end of this world, and the future as well.
Finally, I have you back.
Okay, so Vanille's got another burden, just like the rest of us.
Yeah, but don't worry about it. I'm fine.
I'm glad to hear that. Oh, and Vanille was looking well. Don't you think so?
Hope, is it me, or do you sound happy? Does someone have a little crush?
Oh.
What are you talking about, Light? Of course not.
Where are we going now? Now let's see. We came back here because we needed to get into the Warrens, and they don't open until midnight. So let's head up there. We can jump. We can jump. We can jump around. That's actually a pretty high jump. And there we go. Midnight. So distracted that I didn't realise that it had actually approached. Otherwise I would have done a commentary. There we go, first quest.
Hey, little missy. How about a drink?
Looks like you've already had enough for both of us. I'd be willing to at least try. If there's still hope in this world, it has to be found. You have to look for it.
Okay, we're taking that ring back to Xiii. We'll find out where his other half is. Also, going to kill things.
I think you might like this. Don't even try.
And after we've killed things, we shall.
You, what's going on here?
I've seen her around. You don't want to mess with the likes of her. Run!
Yes, run.
You must be Louise. I've come to take you home.
But who are you? Oh wait, you're the nice lady on the phone, aren't you? I recognize your voice.
Okay, turns out that what started out as a prank kind of went a little bit wrong. So, but it all's out well that ends well. And here we have another quest.
Hey look, it's the Savior. I've been waiting for you.
What? How did you...
Come on, Micah. You know I... Huh? Wait, you're not her.
Sure, kid. I'll tell her not to forget about your flower.
Thanks. You're alright for a fake.
Yes. Apparently we're a fake saviour. We're sent to find a rose by a girl that looked like us. The only girls we know of that look like us, the ones that were murdered in that case. So we might have to travel around where they were. See if we can find that rose at some point. But now we're still looking for a man with no name. Do we have a man with no name? We have a man with question marks.
What?
Care to tell me your name?
Okay, so the man with no name is actually Reddick. And he wants us to go to Xiii as well. Looks like there's someone to kill. So it looks like we've got a trip to Xiii approaching, which we know we already have to do tomorrow evening for our date. So excited. And
Where did I put my
we
ticket?
would have spent today chasing down that rose, but we probably can't do that. Reason being that unless the ghosts are here, which they are not, it means we haven't talked to the people during the day to actually know about the ghosts. Which means we now have all morning to spare where we would normally do another lap of the city to hand in that rose, find the ghosts. If you can do that now, you might as well. It's something you do, but since I can't at the moment, since I can't do that at the moment, which is slightly annoying, the reward is a new garb. What I will do, one of the places you'll need to go is up there, by the way, just to let you know. But what I'm going to do now that I can't do that is to double check what quests I actually have while I head into this chaos and get a piece of EP. Okay, after grabbing that EP and checking the quests available, seems like we're going to Xiii tomorrow evening anyway. Luxerion is again got to come back tomorrow in the afternoon sometime. So that leaves the Wildlands with a couple of quests that we can go and do to finish off the day with.
Don't forget to buy a ticket.
Okay, now back in the Wildlands. We've got 4 EP to stop the time just in case it does get carried away, but I doubt if we'll need it. We're just handing in some quests, having a look around. Ooh. Okay, good.
Together we can prevail.
Always fun.
I'll take you to the unseen void. Thanks for
steel guard for it, and a couple more EP, so we can keep the time stopped as long as we want at the moment. Is that another one? Oh, brilliant. That was reminding me that I do need to change over my magics as I head over to the woods. Oh. And that one reminded me that I better do it quickly. So I'll get on with doing that. After I kill another one. Getting a lot of steel guards, but I should change my magic around. Okay, here we are approaching the hunter's camp again. We do have something we can hand in here. I've stopped time just because well, I'm full, so I might as well have a look around.
Impressive. Perhaps for you the challenge was insufficient. Think of it as preparation. The next challenge will be a true test of your abilities.
A giant protoflorian. It must be one of the ancient weapons that ran amok long ago.
Yes, it was, and we've already killed it.
You have defeated it! Can that monster be truly dead?
Okay, Soldier of Peace. A new garb to look at when it lets us. Okay, this new garb was... Soldier of Peace comes with Shadow Bind and increased physical damage by 5%, maximum ATB by 50. Transforms any equipped heavy slash into the powerful ability Artemis's Arrows. Now that sounds interesting. I might have a look at that. And it's any heavy slash ability. Ooh, that might have to look at that, see how good it is. There's a quest over there.
The legendary red mushrooms. I suppose they really are extinct now. I'm sorry to ask, but...
But what? We have the final
Do
cure.
you need a cure?
Hand over the requested items as we zoom into her bookshelf.
I don't believe it. You actually got everything.
And we've got some mushrooms. Completing that quest.
So that was your last task, to make this medicine.
Okay, so that's that done. Let's, I don't really need to stop time. So I'm going to go and have a look for a wander around, because last time I was here I went to the Moogle Village and there was no one home. There should be some people home now. I'm going to go and have a look. Well, it looks like the Moogles are around. Let's go in and say hi. Oh, we can get that treasure chest while we're here. Ooh, there's mushrooms. We're walking into trees. Moogles! My quest.
Are you busy?
Very busy, Kupo. Kupo. It's a savior!
Hey, easy there.
Oh, savior, we've been waiting for you.
Deep in the forest, I stumbled onto a small village. The last home of the Moogles. I was just in time. Their peaceful lives were about to be shattered by a terrible menace. You mean them?
Yes, Kupo. Terrible beasts they are. They must punch us poor Moogles, Kupo. Ow, ow.
And now they know where you live.
Well, wasn't that just friendly? But we shall protect. I'd say one on its own isn't a problem.
Time to dress up.
Yeah, these are not a problem. More of them.
Light,
And
you
we're
did
done.
it. You got rid of the monsters that were terrorizing the Moogles.
Yes, we did.
That
Aren't
would
we
be way
brave?
off their minds. You should let them know right away.
No, I thought I'd just leave them there for a moment.
What's all the noise for, Kupo? Some of us enjoy a little peace. It's the Chief Kupo! The Grand Poobah, Kupo! Where have you been, Kupo?
It's Mog.
You can't really be. You're still alive? Mog, it really is you, isn't it?
Kupo, Kupo! Lightning? What?
Hey, come back!
Ah, don't you run away from me.
Mog, it is you, isn't it?
Who's Mog, Kupo?
What are you playing at? Is it that terrible having to see me again?
No, Kupo, I swear!
Then turn around.
Mog. Mog does not deserve to look lightning in the eye, Kupo.
Oh,
Because Mog couldn't protect Sarah, Kupo. And so...
Mog,
Kupo?
I'm glad you're all right. I was worried about you. I know what you're feeling. You've shed a lot of tears for Sarah, haven't you?
Kupo...
But blaming yourself for what happened is just gonna make her sad. You know that.
Sarah's gone, Kupo. Gone forever.
Her soul is still out there. And I promise you, I'm going to bring her back.
Really, Kupo?
Really. So listen, I need a very important favor from you.
Kupo... Popo?
There's a chance that I won't be around to meet her when she returns. I'm gonna try not to let that happen. But if it does, I want you to be there instead. She'll need someone she knows and loves waiting for her.
Lightning! Kupo! What was that for, Kupo?
That's
You're
more
just
like
a
the
mean
old Mog.
witch.
Don't give up. Things are going to get better.
And that was hilarious. Recovery item capacity, more Phoenix Downs. It's good news for us, new messages. Let's see what else we can do. Ooh, there's places we can plant stuff. Cheered me up no end, and a quest to make me even happier.
Very strange, Kupo. Where have they gone?
What's the matter?
Okay, so we've got some Moogles tracked down in the forest. This sounds like something that might actually cover us to stop time. Oh, where's our faith loading? And let's go find these missing Moogles somewhere in the forest. Oh, that's interesting.
Together we can prevail.
Right, now these things,
Let's go.
I assume it's not going to summon. Of course is weak to fire, half of that. Let's try some other magics onto it since... Whoa. Normal and normal. It's not staggering, so... Nope, it'll only stagger from fire. By the looks of it, it's going to die before that happens. Yeah, we didn't stagger it. There's the Dryads. All gone. All dusted. They must have been barking up the wrong tree. Silver mallee stones. That's used for leveling up stuff. And it dropped sniper's gloves. Which do what exactly? Oh, we got another one as well. Serenity sachet. Don't know. Sniper's glove gives you the sniper thing. Increased damage dealt when you are beyond a certain range. So when we're throwing in when we're throwing in magic from range. And that's just reminded me that there was a treasure chest back in the Moogle Village to pick up, but I'll get that on the way back. Now we apparently have got completely turned around and gone back into the Moogle Village anyway. Okay, game, fine. Do what you want to do. Nobody wants to do what I want to do. Let's get that treasure chest. Healer's Law. Now that does what? Item efficiency. Increase the effects of recovery items. Okay, so getting more health. I wonder if it extends the duration of buffs as well. So Phoenix Downs will give you more health and longer buffs when you get when you need to use them. Possibly. I don't know. I'll have to look that one up while I continue to look for these missing Moogles. Aha! And if on the map you can see them, they show up nice and easy.
Found you. You're one of the lost Moogles, aren't you? It's all right. I'll give you a hand.
Well, that's one way to get them home.
Lightning. You threw that Moogle much further than Sarah ever did.
Yes.
Did I overdo it?
Sarah did love to throw Moogles.
I made a quick calculation based on his speed and trajectory, and he should land in the center of the village.
Well, that's a good aim. Yeah, let's go on and find 2 more of them, keeping an eye on the minimap. Aha! On the minimap, it shows this one here.
I can't go on, Kupo.
Leave it to me. I'll get you home.
What are you? Kupo!
Ah, they're resilient, they'll survive. Right, one more to find. Okay, now I saw this one as I was going along that path down underneath, so I had to come all the way around up here to get to him.
Have you come to take me to the heavens, Kupo? Is this the end for me, Kupo?
I'll get you home. Faster than you think.
Yep, that's all of them. Where's Odin gone? There we go. Okay, don't think we need to keep a time stop, but we will. Just because I like keeping time stops, just in case I've forgotten something. Make this way back to the Moogle Village. Take a hop down here and run around. Okay, safely finding our way back towards the Moogle Village has highlighted that I think I've made everything extinct in the area because I have not encountered a single creature. Absolutely nothing. It's completely free to roam wherever I like.
That's all 3 Moogles safely home, thanks to the Savior, Kupo.
Okay, some rewards there. And right, now on our way we'll check on keeping the time stopped, and while I'm opening the menus up, I'm going to have a look through the quest to figure out where I'm going. Okay, so it looks like I can go down south and have a look at Aeris Village. Also, the quest that we just did gave us a piece that we need to give to a soul trader, and that soul trader will give us one of Daj's soul fragments. And there's a soul trader down south, so it seems like I'm going to spend this morning quite happily running down to the Aeris Village and seeing what I can do down there, which I don't think is going to be much, but it's better than doing nothing. Right, back down to Aeris Village. I thought there was a soul trader here. Apparently there is not a soul trader here. Oh, that might be that.
So you're the new kid I've been hearing about, huh? Whoa, that's a mighty grand weapon you have there. Do you really know how to use it? The reason we buy soul seeds off seed hunters is because there are people with very deep pockets who buy them from us. They're interested in the seeds and nothing else. That's why I'll buy whatever you got. You can make a lot of money in this business, I tell you. Not bad. Didn't think you had it in you, to be honest. Here's your cut. Oh, I almost forgot. The boss wants it.
Hero's potion. Hand over the Moogle fragment.
Oh, I almost forgot. The boss wants you to have this. You deserve it.
Fragment of Radiance. So that's 3 of them down. Main quest updated. I don't think there's much else I can do down here. Keeping time stopped didn't seem to be required. Okay, before we leave, as I was saying, before we leave, oh, there's Trish just up there. We're gonna go up there anyway because we are looking for apples. I'm not sure. I think we have to jump across from up here. I hear a treasure chest. That wasn't there before. Key to the green gate. And why is it telling me that there's a fight going on? I don't see anything. Yep, I didn't see anything at all. Probably 2 parts. Arius apples, there we go. And while we're up here, apparently there's something else. Oh, more apples. That's exactly what we needed. And a treasure chest that gives us Flamebane Sugar. Now we can't actually hand that quest in because he's not there at the moment. I don't know why I stopped time. I actually wanted time to go past. But since it has stopped, we're going to take a wander over here. See something shiny, so of course we run to it. That's not a fight that I want. We can probably get... Yes, I'm not going to stop time anymore because that's enough for the day. Some more apples. And some Yule's flower.
Yule's flowers are still blooming here.
Constantly making the chocobo a little bit better. So what else is there to do? We have the apples, we've handed in the soul fragment. I think we're pretty much just running around waiting for time to go. Or we can run back towards the inn and let time just fly by with a nap. There's a chest down there. There's a chest. And we landed. What's this need? 2 EP. I think we can deal with that. Witch's Rosary. I don't know what that is. Witch's Rosary. Sworn to the staff. Restore 2 AP on standby when you deal magic damage. Reduces physical resistance. I do not like penalties. So the original plan, considering this time in the morning the only thing that actually spawns are those weird buggy things. That means today is pretty much over. The third day is over. Accomplished quite a lot for 3 days.
Sarah.
It won't be long now. I'm coming home soon, aren't I?
No, wait!
A reminder from Benevelza. It was just a mirage. God didn't want me to forget the bait he dangled in front of me when he asked me to be the savior. But the moment I realized that, I became aware of something else too. When I looked into Sarah's face, when I heard her voice and when I saw the promise of her return, I should have felt something, a surge of joy or warmth. But instead, I felt nothing inside. And strangely, I didn't care. Yggdrasil.
Day 4 with 8 days remaining, so that's...
You survived another day.
Yes, we did. And sparkly things. What do we get? What do we get? We get the black mage and the white mage. White mage. Does that mean we have healing available? Because that would be fun. White mage. Oh, it's a dispel and quick ruin with a bit of HP and magic damage. Black mage. That's the one from the demo. Fire and ice. Again, magic damage and ATB. Right, okay. Well, it looks like it's story time with Hope, so let's go through everything he has to say.
I still have those memories, you know, of when I first met Snow. I was with my mother. Her name was Nora. For a long time, I wanted to kill Snow. I dreamed of plunging a dagger into his heart, whispering my mother's name in his ear.
Oh, that's a little bit weird.
That wasn't very nice, now was it? What you did to poor Mog? It looked like it hurt.
I couldn't help it. I just reacted out of instinct. I don't go in for people hugging me, or Moogles, even if I'm glad to see them.
I think you actually enjoyed the hug. You just lashed out to cover your embarrassment. Am I right?
Hope, you better drop it. You're treading on dangerous ground now. It was Yule who told me. I knew there was something about that chocobo from the moment I first met him. Turns out Odin was reincarnated as the Angel of Valhalla just to help me again.
Reincarnation? I wonder, can creatures with souls choose to be reborn? Can they choose when and where? Or is it all up to fate?
Odin finding me was no coincidence, and I believe Sarah will be reborn and that we'll meet again when she is. Even if I can't see her now or talk to her, I know she wants to see me again. She has to.
Vanille and Fang turned into a giant crystal pillar, and together they held up an entire world. We were all supposed to be in it together, but in the end, the entire burden fell on their shoulders. So you see, they have to be helped. We don't have any choice. We owe them.
It was just for a second, but I saw Sarah. I guess I must be doing something right. God decided to give me a little taste of my final reward.
You don't sound very pleased.
Ever since I woke up as the savior, I haven't felt much of anything.
I think it's because you've been made something more than human. Something almost divine.
Wait, what do you mean?
The Savior is God's chosen servant. The Aradia is your life force now. It's the light of God himself inside every cell of your being. What I'm saying is, it's as if you're turning into a god yourself.
And when does that stop? When the end comes, will I be sitting up there in heaven with Benevelza himself? Not the future I want.
Okay then, that's story time with Hope over.
So Mog was alive after, and he's been living together with the other Moogles. I'm really happy for him.
Check the tree's condition. Can you do new items in stock? Spend EP. What have we got? X potion, mega remedies. We have room for an extra item, but well, we still haven't used that nectar for that quest. Oh well. That would be everyone sorted, and we'll get on with day 4, heading off into the dunes and Fang and that quest and everything like that, and we'll get on with that in another episode.